Welcome back to the BNB Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about a heart-wrenching and complex turn of events revolving around Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester. This storyline showcases deep love, despair, and desperate measures in the high-stakes world of the bold and the beautiful. As Brooke grapples with the loss of Ridge and the anguish of witnessing him move on with Taylor, she embarks on a dangerous path to reclaim the love she believes is destined for her. The emotional turbulence and calculated deceptions in this saga underline the high drama that fans of the series have come to expect. For Brooke, the love she still holds for Ridge is boundless, even though she is aware that Ridge is now happy with Taylor. The pain of potentially losing Ridge forever is almost unbearable, and Brooke finds it difficult to accept that the man she loves may now be completely out of reach. In her heart, she cannot believe that their love story has ended. Instead, she convinces herself that Ridge still harbors feelings for her, rationalizing that his relationship with Taylor is not born out of genuine affection, but rather a form of revenge for her decision to work with Carter Walton and assume the role of CEO at Forrester Creations. This belief becomes a cornerstone for her desperate plan. Determined to win Ridge back at any cost, Brooke reaches out to Bridget Forrester, her daughter with Eric Forrester, seeking support in her quest. In an emotionally charged conversation, Brooke confides in Bridget, revealing the depth of her sorrow and her unwavering belief that she and Ridge are meant to be together. Brooke pleads for Bridget's assistance, relying on the bond between mother and daughter as a source of strength. Bridget, though feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of the request, chooses to help her mother, understanding the intensity of Brooke's emotions and the significance of the task at hand. Bridget's decision is not made lightly. She senses the desperation in her mother's tone and realizes that Brooke is cornered by her love and fear of losing Ridge forever. With Bridget's reluctant support, Brooke crafts an audacious plan. She will fake a terminal illness, specifically cancer, to lure Ridge back to her side. The logic behind this ruse is rooted in the belief that if Ridge is convinced that Brooke's time is limited, he will return, unable to bear the thought of losing her forever. Bridget, equipped with her medical knowledge, agrees to help forge the necessary documents and medical reports, constructing a convincing narrative to support Brooke's deception. This scheme, while morally questionable, is driven by Brooke's overwhelming love for Ridge and her desperation to recapture what she believes is their destined union. When news of Brooke's supposed terminal illness reaches Ridge, the shock is immediate and profound. Ridge, who had recently started finding solace and stability with Taylor, is stunned to hear that Brooke might not have much time left to live. Memories of their shared past flood back, and the realization that he could lose Brooke forever ignites a surge of emotion he cannot contain. Despite his current relationship with Taylor, Ridge finds himself torn apart by the fear of losing the woman he has always loved. Overwhelmed with grief and fear, Ridge breaks down in tears, the weight of decades of unresolved feelings and the potential end of his relationship with Brooke crashing down on him. Faced with the devastating news, Ridge makes a heart-wrenching decision. He chooses to temporarily separate from Taylor, feeling an urgent need to be with Brooke in her time of crisis. This decision is not taken lightly. It reflects the depth of his emotional turmoil and his inability to let go of his connection with Brooke. Ridge, despite the complications and the fact that his heart may already be gravitating back to Brooke, knows that he must be by her side if there's any hope of salvaging their relationship. Taylor, witnessing Ridge's sudden departure and the intensity of his reaction, experiences a profound sense of heartbreak. She understands that despite her efforts, she cannot compete with the bond he shares with Brooke, and she is forced to accept that their relationship cannot continue. In a poignant scene filled with raw emotion, Taylor conceals her pain with a brave smile as she listens to Ridge express his sorrow and longing for Brooke. Realizing that she cannot hold on to a relationship where Ridge's heart lies elsewhere, Taylor makes the difficult decision to leave Los Angeles. Her departure is marked by a quiet resolve. She will seek a new beginning in another city, away from the memories and emotional torment of her time with Ridge. This decision underscores her strength and independence, even as it highlights the deep wounds left by Ridge's choices. Brooke, overjoyed that Ridge has chosen to return to her side, welcomes his presence with open arms. Their reunion is filled with tender moments as Ridge cares for Brooke, showering her with affection and support. Yet beneath the surface of this apparent bliss lies the tension of a plan that Brooke knows cannot last forever. She is acutely aware that her deception cannot stand up to scrutiny indefinitely. Determined to protect the fragile happiness they have found, Brooke discusses with Bridget how to mitigate the lie. The two consider downplaying the severity of Brooke's illness, convincing Ridge that she is suffering from a lighter condition rather than terminal cancer. This adjustment aims to alleviate some of the emotional burden on Ridge while keeping him by her side. However, their secretive conversation does not go unnoticed. Ridge, ever vigilant and deeply emotional about Brooke's well-being, inadvertently overhears her discussion with Bridget. The revelation that Brooke is orchestrating a deception to manipulate his emotions hits him like a freight train. In that moment, Ridge feels a searing sense of betrayal and anger. He cannot fathom that the woman he has just returned to, believing they were rebuilding a future together, would stoop to such deceit. Overwhelmed by his feelings, Ridge reacts impulsively, his shock and fury blend into a moment of physical violence as he slaps Brooke. The shock of his actions is matched only by the heartbreak that floods his entire being. He storms out, vowing that he will never see Brooke again, leaving her in a state of utter remorse and despair. Brooke is left reeling from the shock of Ridge's rejection. The consequences of her desperate plan have backfired spectacularly. Instead of drawing Ridge closer, her deception has driven a wedge between them once more. Overcome with regret, she breaks down in tears, realizing that her actions, driven by love and fear, have only deepened the pain and isolation she feels. The profound sorrow she experiences reflects the tragic complexity of her character, a woman who loved deeply and took extreme measures, only to face rejection and heartbreak when her true intentions were laid bare. This storyline is a poignant exploration of love, desperation, and the unintended consequences of deceit. It lays bare the raw emotions of characters trying to navigate their desires and fears amidst a backdrop of corporate power struggles and family drama. Ridge's journey, from heartbreak to desperate love, and then to a moment of betrayal-fueled rage, shines a light on how fragile human bonds can be when tested by manipulation and secrecy. Brooke's willingness to go to extreme lengths to win back Ridge, coupled with the devastating fallout of her actions, underlines the intensity of her feelings and the tragic nature of their entangled fates. As viewers await what comes next, many questions linger. Can Ridge ever forgive Brooke for her deception, or is their relationship irreparably damaged? How will Brooke cope with the loss of Ridge's trust and the profound isolation she feels now that her plan has unraveled? What will Taylor's departure mean for her future, and will she ever find peace or new love away from the shadows of Ridge and Brooke's turbulent history? Moreover, how will these personal crises affect the larger dynamics of Forrester Creations, especially given the ongoing battles for control and loyalty? In the coming episodes, the repercussions of this heartbreak will likely echo through every corner of the Forrester and Logan worlds. Family members and colleagues alike will need to reckon with the fallout of Ridge's outburst, the revelation of deception, and the emotional scars left on each character. The series will explore themes of forgiveness, the weight of secrets, and the enduring power of love, even when clouded by hurt and betrayal. It remains to be seen whether Ridge can find a path to redemption, whether Brooke can earn forgiveness, or if this tragic cycle will drive a permanent wedge between them. We're diving into some intriguing cast changes and storyline developments on The Bold and the Beautiful. From surprising returns to juicy character dynamics, we're here to uncover all the exciting updates happening this week. Let's get started. April's return, a lab technician with secrets to spill. Kicking off this week's lineup is the return of Jameson Belushi as April, the dedicated but mysterious lab technician who played a key role in past investigations. Fans may remember that April, portrayed by the talented Jameson Belushi, daughter of actor Jim Belushi, made her debut on July 15, 2024. Though her role was initially small, she quickly left a mark by performing the autopsy on two of Luna Nozawa's victims during the infamous murder spree. This week, April's sharp intellect and unshakable composure will be back in action, with appearances slated for the Monday, January 13th, and Tuesday, January 14th episodes. While her character often stays in the background, her reappearance hints at potential revelations. Could she be holding on to critical evidence that might shake up the current storylines? Perhaps a buried detail from her autopsy reports will resurface, connecting past crimes to ongoing tensions in Los Angeles. Fans are buzzing with questions. Will April's calm demeanor mask a shocking secret, or will she reveal something that shifts the trajectory of the soap entirely? Only time will tell, but her return promises to bring intrigue and tension to the week's episodes. Poppy Nozawa's comeback brings fireworks. Next up, we have the fiery Poppy Nozawa, portrayed by Romy Park, stepping back into the spotlight. Known for her sharp wit and even sharper tongue, Poppy has never been one to back down from a confrontation, especially when it comes to her sister, Dr. Lee Finnegan. Fans can expect to see Poppy stirring the pot on the Monday, January 13th, and Thursday, January 16th episodes, with her return likely injecting fresh drama into the Nozawa-Finnegan family saga. Poppy's interactions with Lee often revolve around their turbulent family history, filled with blame, resentment, and unspoken truths. As these two strong-willed women face off, viewers can anticipate fiery exchanges that reveal new layers to their characters. Will their heated conversations offer clues about past decisions that shaped their fractured bond? Or could Poppy's return signal an alliance, however unlikely, as the sisters tackle shared enemies or navigate external pressures? Adding depth to Poppy's character is her knack for keeping others guessing. Could she have an ulterior motive for resurfacing now? Perhaps she's harboring a secret of her own that could either mend or further strain her relationship with Lee. Whatever the case, Poppy's reappearance is sure to bring explosive moments that fans won't want to miss. Dr. Lee Finnegan takes center stage. Dr. Lee Finnegan, a character as enigmatic as she is strong, will command significant screen time this week. Played masterfully by Naomi Matsuda, Lee's presence is a commanding force on The Bold and the Beautiful. Her role this week spans 3 episodes, Monday, January 13th, Tuesday, January 14th, and Thursday, January 16th, giving her ample opportunity to delve into the layers of her character and her often tumultuous relationships. Lee's journey as a mother and a professional has always been one of balance, but her interactions with Poppy often tip the scales. These two siblings share a bond that is equal parts love and rivalry, and their exchanges this week are expected to shed light on unresolved tensions from their shared past. Could Lee be hiding something about her role in Poppy's struggles? Or will her unwavering sense of morality clash with Poppy's more pragmatic approach to life? Beyond family drama, Lee's professional expertise may also play a crucial role in upcoming episodes. With whispers of medical secrets and ethical dilemmas swirling, could Lee find herself at the center of a storyline that tests her loyalty to both her family and her profession? Fans are eager to see how this multifaceted character navigates the challenges ahead. Who's coming and going? A week of surprises. The revolving door of The Bold and the Beautiful never stops spinning, and this week is no exception. As fans know, the Los Angeles fashion scene is as much about its ever-changing cast as it is about the drama they bring. This week's lineup includes the return of some familiar faces, each poised to leave their mark on the soap's dynamic landscape. Characters like April, Poppy, and Lee aren't just returning for fleeting moments, they're here to drive the narrative forward. Their combined presence suggests a week filled with unexpected twists, emotional confrontations, and perhaps even shocking alliances. Whether it's uncovering long-buried secrets or reigniting old rivalries, these returning characters promise to make this week one to remember. Fans have come to expect nothing less from the bold and the beautiful. Every appearance, no matter how brief, carries the potential to change the game. Will this week's comings and goings spark new rivalries? Or could they set the stage for reconciliations that fans never saw coming? One thing is certain, this week's developments will leave viewers eagerly anticipating what's next. Final thoughts: drama unfolds. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the stage is set for unforgettable moments as returning characters take the spotlight. From April's calculated composure to Poppy's fiery exchanges and Lee's commanding presence, each storyline promises to captivate audiences with its complexity and emotional depth. What secrets will be uncovered? Which alliances will form, and which relationships will crumble under the weight of betrayal? Fans won't want to miss a single moment as the drama unfolds in classic B&B fashion. Next, we're unraveling the intricate web surrounding Luna Nozawa's secretive house arrest, Bill Spencer's risky decisions, and the explosive revelations about her paternity. With secrets unraveling and alliances forming, this week promises edge-of-your-seat drama. Let's dive right in. The mystery of Luna's disappearance, a brewing manhunt? The shocking question of Luna Nozawa's whereabouts has fans buzzing. With Poppy Nozawa and Lee Finnegan preparing to confront the prison about Luna's status, there's a growing sense of tension that something isn't right. When they arrive at the prison and find out that Luna is missing, it could set off a domino effect of revelations. If the prison guards disclose that Luna is under house arrest at Bill Spencer's home, this could expose Bill's secret, leaving his reputation and intentions in jeopardy. Alternatively, could the truth be even darker? Some fans speculate that Luna's disappearance may involve bribery. If Bill used his wealth and connections to pay off guards and orchestrate her escape, it raises serious questions about his judgment. Did Bill's impulsive decision to whisk Luna away actually put her in greater danger? This potential revelation could spark a frantic manhunt for Luna, with Poppy, Lee, and even law enforcement hot on her trail. The stakes couldn't be higher as everyone races to uncover the truth about what Bill has done and where Luna is hiding. Lee Finnegan's explosive confrontation with Poppy. Lee Finnegan has never been one to shy away from confrontation, and her showdown with Poppy Nozawa this week is poised to deliver high drama. In a tense hospital scene, Lee accuses Poppy of hiding the truth about Luna's paternity. With tears streaming down Poppy's face, she seems unable to deny Lee's claims, leading to a moment of raw vulnerability. For years, the identity of Luna's father has been shrouded in secrecy, but Lee's determination to expose the truth could change everything. The sneak peek photo showing Lee and lab technician April examining a biohazard cooler adds another layer of intrigue. Could this be the key to proving Jack Finnegan's connection to Luna? Perhaps Lee has uncovered DNA evidence that ties Jack to Luna definitively. While Lee has largely disowned Luna due to her past crimes, this revelation could reignite her sense of duty to her family. However, the truth may also shatter already fragile relationships, as Poppy struggles to reconcile her guilt with the weight of her secrets. This confrontation isn't just about family drama. It's a battle of wills between two strong, complex women. Will Poppy finally admit the truth, or will she try to deflect the blame onto others? Either way, viewers can expect an emotionally charged showdown that will have ripple effects across the show's major storylines. Bill Spencer's reckless gamble. Bill Spencer's decision to take Luna Nozawa under his wing remains one of the most baffling choices in recent B&B history. After pulling every string and calling in every favor, Bill managed to transfer Luna from prison to his home, placing her under house arrest. On the surface, it might seem like an act of compassion, a fatherly attempt to give her a second chance. But upon closer examination, it's clear that Bill's plan is riddled with flaws. For starters, Luna is no ordinary houseguest. As a convicted killer, she poses a significant risk, even with an ankle monitor, keeping tabs on her movements. Fans can't help but question Bill's motives. Does he genuinely believe he can rehabilitate Luna, or is he blinded by his own guilt and paternal instincts? Bill's impulsive decision feels less like a calculated move and more like an act of desperation. Without a clear plan for Luna's future, his actions could have unintended consequences, not just for him, but for everyone around him. What makes this storyline even more gripping is the moral complexity at its core. On one hand, Bill's desire to protect Luna and provide her with an opportunity for redemption is admirable. On the other, his inability to see the potential dangers of his actions raises serious concerns. Will his gamble pay off, or will it backfire in spectacular fashion? Fans are eagerly awaiting the answers as the storyline unfolds. Luna Nozawa's troubled past and lingering secrets. At the heart of this tangled web lies Luna Nozawa herself, a character whose troubled past continues to haunt her. Luna's desperation to escape prison was palpable, and her plea for Bill's help added a layer of vulnerability to her otherwise hardened persona. However, her history of violence and manipulation casts a long shadow over her current situation. Even under house arrest, Luna remains a wild card. The ankle monitor might restrict her movements, but it can't contain her dark impulses or erase her past. Adding to the complexity is Luna's obsession with uncovering the identity of her biological father. This obsession led her to tragically kill Tom Starr, believing he was her father, a revelation that later proved false. If Luna learns the truth about Jack Finnegan, it could unleash a whirlwind of emotions, from anger to betrayal, to a renewed sense of purpose.